Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Wednesday, February 1st, and this is the market overview. Looking at the Dow, SPX, VIX, TNA, UUP, FXE, GLD, SLV, XOI, XLF, and probably something or other thrown in for good measure. Alright. So, today, nice day for the bulls. Very nice. We had the crimp of the short-term moving averages. Yesterday was the spinning top, and we were waiting to see which way it would break. We did not like the previous candle in that it was bad for bears. Well, today, big green, not as green as it could have been, but pretty darn green day. 14-day RSI moving average still ticking on up. Yeah, it's losing its angle, but it's still ticking up. Stochastics are mixed. Sideways on the histogram and the MACD. And where was I? Okay. So, CCI up, RSI up, sideways MACD, MACD histogram, up on the 14-day RSI moving average, mixed on the stochastics, but losing strength on the slow to the downside. So, yep, there is danger here. If we look at SPX, there's more of a danger, I should say, because you can see the crimp come in, and then it's a clearer expansion of the short-term moving averages to the upside going out of today. So, yeah, that's much cleaner than the Dow. So, something to be worried about. Now, people are going to be saying, oh, this is a double top, etc. What happens when this is broken? Exactly. So there's the problem. And the moving averages are not signaling problem at this moment, especially with what appears to be a stuck 14-day RSI moving average, and all the indicators are attempting to reset back to the upside. Potentially getting locked there. So definite problems. The VIX. Yep, the VIX had problems today too. Check that out. Yeah, we ended up with a small hammer, but the short-term moving average is still pointing down at this moment. And look at that. We were going up on the 14-day RSI moving average, even insofar as yesterday. Today it ticked down. That's a really bad sign. Down on the CCI, the RSI, the stochastics, the histogram, side tick on the MACD. It's not looking pretty. Not looking pretty. Hey, how about the NASDAQ? This has been the strongest one out there. Another fat body spinning top. This sucker is dragging the whole market with it. And look at that. Short-term moving averages pointing up. Breaking out of the upper price consensus level for the new month. Yeah. 14-day RSI moving average ticking up, stochastics ticking up, CCI ticking up, RSI ticking up, histogram ticking up, MACD ticking up. There's a theme here, so just can't ignore it. XOI, yeah. Now, this is kind of interesting because it is not. I mean, if you made the body larger and the tail larger, yeah, it would look like the Dow and the SPX at the moment, sort of, candlestick-wise. But this does have more problems than everything else that we've been looking at. You can see the 14-day RSI moving average ticking down. Stochastics are mixed. Yeah, up on the CCI, the RSI, down on the histogram, down on the MACD. And this is a... no, it could be an inverse hammer, but it also could be... I guess the body's too big for a gravestone, but anyways, close below. Anything of note? No, actually didn't. How about that? Sometimes you're just looking at the chart and trying to figure it out. And anyways, so we had the test of the bar yesterday, bounced off of it, had a little bit of positive movement today, wasn't able to go much higher. It's not a bad looking chart, it's just a chart of sideways at the moment. So that's fine. It's absolutely fine. But movement in the market today does not reflect the movement in oil, and normally it does. So could it have gotten ahead of itself? Yes. But we need more data on oil. TNA, wow, very strong. Look at that sucker, getting right up to the 200-day moving average. Finally, after all this time. I remember back here, it was in the 40s. And it's like, wow, needs to go up to test the 200-day moving average, and it's way the heck up here. I don't know how it's going to get there. This is how it got here. Part of it was the 200-day moving average actually coming down and made it, but nonetheless, it did it, and it broke it today without any trouble. Much of that is due to the NASDAQ, but because it's just been feeding the sucker. Look at those short-term moving averages, just massively strong. 14-day RSI moving average ticking up, stochastics ticking up or attempting to tick up on the CCI, up on the RSI, up on the histogram, up on the MACD. Incredible, incredibly powerful. Now, where did all of this strength come from? Well, UUP. You know, yesterday we were looking at this. It had an uptick. We're saying, oh, it needs to get sucked back into the bar. Well, today it just took that and threw it away. Opening down, yeah, climbing back up by the end of the day. But look, it took just such a massive dive. You know, making a pretty little waterfall out of the short-term moving averages. Yeah, it has excessive separation. Yes, it has wobble. Yes, it's ugly. And it just doesn't seem to care. So a new recent low made today. This sucker is not showing any fight. We've been noting the 14-day RSI moving average still pointing down throughout this entire event. We really need to see it turn around, and it just is not doing so yet. Stochastics are trying to go up, but not having much success. Down on the CCI, the RSI, on the MACD, and the histogram is ticking up. So that bar is rapidly collapsing. So it needs to do something soon, or else it's not going to matter. FXE, they were saying today that Greece deal was within hours. It's a done deal, and then there was no deal. You know, the usual with Greece. So inverse hammer here at the top, got a little stub at the bottom, or else it would have been just a perfect little gravestone. But yeah, this one short-term moving averages pointing up, bars taking damage, not to the extent that the dollar and UUP are, but it is regardless. And just like UUP, the histogram is ticking down. The stochastics are trying to tick down. RSI, CCI up. 14-day RSI moving average up. So yeah, we have excessive separation, we have wobble, we have ugliness, and that's just with today. All this other stuff was already fixed. We noted that last night, but we can see right here on the daily that it's all not just right. So anyways, there that is. XLF, let's see how financials are doing. We were talking about we needed a test of the 200-day moving average, and so much would depend upon its break or defense. Well, it was defended, and the market rejoiced. 14-day RSI moving average still hanging on out high. It's almost out of the vertical angle. But look at the stochastics curl around to go and meet it. So this could get stuck in neutral and still go up as the stochastics go up to find it. CCI ticking up, RSI ticking up, histogram ticking up, and MACD ticking sideways. And there that is. How about another one? GE. Let's see what's going on with foretelling of the Dow. Yesterday was really, really bad. And today wasn't much better. I mean, yeah, it gapped up, went a little bit higher, and it closed near the lows of the day. And it is an inside day. The real body of the candle is red, but it's also inside the previous candle. 14-day RSI moving average just barely getting out of overbought area and pointing down. Stochastics pointing down, RSI pointing down, histogram pointing down, MACD pointing down. Only the CCI ticking up today with the movement up. So very interesting how the Dow would be looking very positioned for a move up, whereas GE really appears to be either consolidating here or going in for a bar retest. And need another day. Simple as that. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption. Oh, I'm losing my voice. And consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.